What is good, my sizes? We're back again with another video, and today we are checking out the Rio Hotel and Casino. So when you walk in from the garage on the top floor, it's like a little walkway, so you don't have to take any elevators or stairs or anything. On the left, you're going to be met with Smash Burger and a couple of other stores on the top floor. And then on the right is going to be your Chippendales boutique and auditorium area. You enter through the boutique to get to the show, and then once you enter the store, you go to the left, and then that's where like the show is. And this is where you exit, right next to Wetzel's Pretzels, and then you exit over here in between these two posters. That's where like the show lets out. Here is a quick overview of the casino floor. That is a bar, but I don't think it's operable because every time I come here, I notice they work on it a lot. And then, as you can see, is just your regular slot machines. They do have them pretty spread out. They also have a lot of Vegas gallery stores or just stores with a bunch of souvenirs. But as you can see, there's a Vegas gallery store, a wine cellar, and then a Gifts Plus store. I don't know how to pronounce this store, but they do have jewelry, clothing, accessories, just about anything you can think of to get you through your day, because they also have like little statues here and there. Also, this is where I did my zip line video from oh so long ago. I don't know if it's still open because of COVID and because it's winters, but it is the tallest and the fastest zip line in Las Vegas. Next to the zip line store, you have Count's Tattoo. I'm pretty sure that says company. So yeah, they do tattoos here at the Rio as well. This is called Voodoo Rooftop Nightclub. This is just a billboard for it, but you have to walk through the nightclub to get to the zip line, and they're all on the same floor. So basically you go through these double doors and you're met with elevators, and you can only pick like two options because it's like the top of the building, and that's how you get to the Voodoo Nightclub, the steakhouse, and the zip line. Here is also another overview of the casino floor, and as you can see, there's like a little stage that says Rio. That's because they used to hold shows there. And if you see on the ceiling that there's like tracks, that's because that was also part of the show, but as you can see, they discontinued the show. Here's another store called Fortune Cookie, and honestly, it's like that same store that I mentioned earlier that I didn't know how to pronounce, although it wasn't closed. This is just mostly accessories. Next to that is this art gallery, which the guy was actually in there drawing art, so I'm pretty sure that's called Stockman or Stickman. I can't really tell off the sign. This is just another clothing and accessory store, and this one is like an elegant party-going dress store, but they also have suits in there as well. But as you can see, they also have purses in there, so it's definitely just like accessories and clothing. The Rio has a lot of boutiques because, as you can see, this one has just accessories and clothing available for women. So if you're looking for clothing and you don't have any, definitely go to the Rio because they have you covered. This is the main entrance when you walk in from like the actual double doors of the Rio and not coming in from the garage. On the left was the registration, and then on the right is just a bunch of slot machines, and table games are behind that. I'll get you a better view over there. And then on the right is Purple Zebra, which was also in the Bally's Casino. So this is where you could check in and check out with registration. As you can see, it's a pretty spacious area for, what I would assume is a small casino. And there's also a pho restaurant in the background. This is the sports book, and on the left was the deli, and then on the right is the bar right here. Moving on from the sports book, as you can see in the back is the deli and then the sports book. This is the poker room, and this is where the world championships are held for poker because, as you can see on the token, it literally said World Tour Poker or something like that. On the right of that is this memorabilia little store shop over there. They did have a buffet called the Carnival World Buffet, but that closed a long time ago, like long before COVID even started. But they do have an all-American bar and grill, a craps table, roulette, and a few others. I'm pretty sure that's blackjack, but a few other gambling table games as well that are electronic, but they also have table games like for actual, like with an actual person. They also have the Cake Buddy Cake Shop vending machine, which I thought was pretty interesting. And they also have their own little like necessities essentials shop, which was pretty large. It went all the way back there. Next to that, though, is Starbucks, and then they have another restaurant called Kang's Kitchen, which is a Korean barbecue restaurant. That did not look open because it looked open for dinner only. That was also the cashier's office on the right over there. And this is where all the tables are. Yes, this lady's in my shot, but it's okay. But they do have a lot of tables, and that's where most of them were. They do have a Guy Fieri's restaurant as well in the back next to the pool, but that looked closed indefinitely. And the pool is open, but the pool is closed only for the season. So it's a seasonal pool. Keep that in mind. This is an O2 oxygen bar. So I couldn't really give you much of a view of the pool because it was closed for the season, but they do clean their doors, and their doors are see-through. So this is as good as I can get you. So I believe you have to be 21 to enter this pool because that tent on the left says ID and bag check. But this is the pool, and it honestly reminds me of the pool from the Mirage. So another really small but cool detail I thought is that they have a shoe shining area, and like there was a guy that was operating it and stuff, but I've only ever seen that at South Point Casino, so I thought that was cool. They also have a Hash House Go-Go restaurant, but that also looked closed indefinitely. But they also have a fitness center, and it's open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. And if you walk down that hallway that leads you to Hash House A Go-Go and you go right, those doors will lead you outside and then take a quick left, and that's where you can enter this fitness center. It is open. That Starbucks looked closed indefinitely as well. This is where the Penn and Teller Theater is, and that's why I don't know if it's closed indefinitely, the show, or if it's just taking a break because of COVID, but like there was nothing there. There was nobody there. Also, this is where you go for the salon, and that looked closed too, so I don't really know. That's an Indian restaurant, but on the right there, you could either walk outside or you could go to the Comedy Cellar. I know that's open for sure because they had a TV that was showing this week's lineup. Coming back to the main gambling area, I also want to mention that they do have Keno. It's in the top right corner over there. And this is the box office for their theater. This is where I saw Michael Jackson a few years ago, like the impersonator. It's called the Wow Theater, and they also have running shows. So, like, don't think because half of Rio's closed that the theater's, like, closed too. Also, another thing I want to mention is that they have Kiss Mini Golf. And that is all the time I have for you guys today, but I do give you some close-ups of the mini golf. So if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Toodles!